Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my fellow chingos. Welcome to Chimaek Hangout Season 2, where we sit back and relax while we breeze through on K-pop goodness from music to news and sometimes the culture of Korea. You're with me, Zaito, with a recording shows on 6th of October 2021. Before I forget, do check out Chimaek Hangout on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and possible your other favorite podcast platform as well. Alright guys, welcome back to Chimaek Hangout episode 13. It's been another week and welcome back guys. Hopefully everyone is doing well this week. Everyone is going through a good rest on the weekend, starting your Monday blues to basically your rest time. And by the time you're listening to this, hopefully you're enjoying your weekend a good rest with. Alright, without further ado, let's get into our podcast for this week itself. For this week, we have Twice the Feels, followed by CL, Lovers Like Me, followed by ATEEZ, Eternal Sunshine, and lastly, aespa, Savage. Alright, and followed by more news to that, we have Jiwoo, the upcoming JYP Girl Group. Next, we have another dose of IU coming soon. And followed by a fresh news starts for the whole group, GFriend, which we will never know what will happen. And lastly, Squid Game success earned Netflix a lawsuit. Wow, the last one is quite juicy, huh? Alright, let's move on to our topic for this week itself. So we are talking about the upcoming JYP Girl Group, and we have our highlight on the girl Jiwoo with her AI-like visual as well as her vocal. Alright, so to give a precise time when this is actually happening, is actually the 1st of October, midnight time. Jiwoo actually released a cover song on Me, Myself and I, which is sang by G-Eazy x Baby Rexha. Alright, so this song actually was very good. I can say that I love it so much, and her visual was very stunning. She looks like a doll. A lot of people actually said the same. Even thought that she was a computer generated singer at first. I can tell you that JYP is collecting gems out there. I'm honestly saying that right now. So this girl group most probably will be debuted on February 2022, so you can look forward to this. You can go to their YouTube channel, which is called JYPN. Subscribe to it. You can see all the girls that appear on it. All of it have talent in a lot of ways, but for me, Jiwoo here, stunning visual. Her vocal is also very nice to listen to. Do go and check out. And let's move on to our next news. Our next news here, we have a dose of IU again. We are talking about another comeback with digital single Strawberry Moon. I'm very excited with this. So basically, as of this recording, we can say this week itself, this week, she actually, through her company EDAM Entertainment, released a concept teaser image online hinting on the comeback. So, this song itself will be her first comeback since the 7 months ago with her full-length album. I'm very curious what style we have and how it will go. By the time this go on, or by the time you listen to this, there should be more news to this. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy these little teaser and concept images she's releasing, and let's see how this goes. Alright, and last news here we are talking about GFriend's fresh new start. So talking about Big Planet made entertainment agency, we have the rest of GFriend's members, or should I say ex-members, to actually join them. That would be Eunha, Sunbi, and Eunji. These three former group mates couldn't bear to leave each other. They went into the same new home together. So we know that basically after leaving Source Music, Yerin actually signed with Subline Artist Agency, Yuju signed with Connect Entertainment, and so on. Actually went solo on IOK Company. So with these three girls are with the former sister member Soyu under this new agency. And they have already released their new profile. You can have a look, that it is online for looking. Hopefully we have more collaboration, maybe with Soyu, a collaboration that will be very nice to look at. Hopefully this will happen soon, and we will have more news on this coming soon. Hopefully that is. Alright, moving on into our music. First and foremost, we will have TWICE. Talking about TWICE, debut on 2015 under GFriend Entertainment, have a total of 4 music show wins. With their previous song, Alcohol Free, they have already won multiple awards, including Bongsan and Daesang for the year 2020 and 2021. Alright, talking about TWICE, they finally unveiled their first English language single. Although TWICE have previously released English language tracks, The Feels marks their first official release to be said. In 2020, the girl group actually released multiple English versions of their singles. More and More, I Can't Stop Me, these are the two that I like the most and you guys should know the most. They also dropped their first original track, What You're Waiting For, as a B-side on their 2019 Japanese album and TWICE. Alright, so with all those info, we know that basically they released their MV on 1st of October, 1 p.m. KST. So pretty much in Malaysia and Singapore, it should be about 12 p.m. itself. The Feels, I can say, is pretty much a music video and a lyrics that express the heart-flattering emotions of falling in love at first sight. And it has a very catchy melody with a groove bass sound and disco sing beats. Oh yeah! And we can just go. Yeah. The intro lyrics say it all, I can say. Boy, I know. I know you got the feels. Boy, I know. Oh yeah, we got the feels, baby. Alright, so going into my first listen of basically the feels, I try to imagine this was some new girl group that I never heard of, to be honest. To be just a little bit unbiased on this. And I can say that as a pop fan that don't really have real interest in K-pop with that mindset itself, I do likely enjoy the view of the music video before moving on to other things. I doubt that I will have much curiosity about the group, to be honest, apart from wondering which Disney Channel original movie the song may be coming from, or maybe stumble out from, or will be featured in. That's what I'll be wondering the most. Of course, most of us come to the Feels with at least a year-long history of TWICE single. Alright, most of us will know TWICE, we have listened to their songs, we at least know that they are around already. I do say that it is a solid TWICE track that blends their past with their present and wrap it in a retro bow, nice and neatly. It is most successful during their chorus, which opt for a series of cheerful energy and bundle. It feels like dividing into a vat of cotton candy. A heady sugar rush, I should say. However, I prefer my sugar with some bites. And I wish that the Feels actually deliver some of it with icy cool that make I Can't Stop Me such a treat last year. But for this, The feels, I can just say it is a very, very sugar rush. Alright, so knowing my taste in pop music, I feel like I should absolutely adore the feels, to be honest. It's a well-written, well-constructed pop song and Twice totally sell it. That I will say. Yet, much like the English language BTS track, it comes across as too sanitized. To put in other words, I can say that more than an expression of what makes this group incredible, it is just rather mild, to be said. But as a modern pop product goes, I admire the fierce, unflinching will to embrace a big chorus and buoyant instrumental, which means a very, very wide and floaty instrumental to it. This is an additional bonus, I should say, to add on to all of this is the music video. So I haven't touched on the music video and how to sum this all. The concept of the music video is your retro 80s, 90s prom night. I call it a bonus itself due to the feel of classic from the music video. It feels like I'm going back to watching their early style of Twice music videos, especially UA's music video, instead of those high class with CGI and power edits like how I Can't Stop Me did last year. Not to forget, this is the first time we have dancer in the music video, which is something very, very special because we only see dancer most of the time during concerts. For me, personal experience to be said, and to add into that, the end of the music video shows a poster teaser of Twice forthcoming activities, including their third full-length album due out next month and upcoming tour, which is really, really I should add on to that because pretty much this month is their 6th anniversary. Next month we have their third full album and followed by another announcement of their 4th tour coming soon. So we have no idea when it'll be done. Hopefully it is coming soon and I pray hard for it. Alright, moving on to the next song here, we have CL, debut on 2009 under YG Entertainment as the girl group 21. After that, debut on 2015 officially as a solo with her first single Hello Bitches, and following last year, she is officially a free agent after leaving YG. So talking about this, CL had been releasing more and more songs, especially for upcoming album Alpha, and we won't forget Lover Like Me is released as a second single itself for the full bundle of Alpha. So pretty much the record of this arrived on 22nd of October, which had already been announced, was originally scheduled to release last year of November, but later was revealed to make more delays as there are more room for further improvement. And to add into this, the song is showcased around the lyrics of bidding goodbyes to an unfaithful lover without looking back. Like how the lyrics goes, remember the last time you called me Chaylin. This is pretty much CL. Can't remember the last time you called me that name. You always said that I will be the main thing, and now you're gonna switch lanes. Pretty much with that, you're saying your goodbyes. Additionally, Lover Like Me was penned by a English singer/songwriter, Anne Maria, who had a tremendous success in Korea with her song 2002. I'm not so sure what it made 2002 such a massive hit in the country, but it's still charting years after its release. To sum it up, this collaboration feels like a very smart move from a commercial perspective in a business-wise to be talked about. So going into Lover Like Me also does a good job showcasing CL's various charm. While Spicy showcased her skill as a rapper, Lover allow for focus on her vocal. That is sure to be said. This duality has always been one of CL's biggest assets, and powered many of 21's classic. I wouldn't put Lover Like Me up there with her best material, but its emotionally approach definitely have sparked interest for the album, especially for me as well. Musically speaking, the song echo much of the sound found in global top 40s fare over the past few years. And we talk about this, we can say the instrumental mostly stay out of the way until forming a mute drop during the chorus. And to add into that, there isn't much of a hook or anything really can be said catchy itself other than the refrain itself. And the verse are more dynamic, which Xiao delivered an impassionate rebuke. She sung great, simultaneously fiery and vulnerable. A late song rap verse switched up the structure and worked especially well against the beat. But I can all say this, a big sigh from me, especially the MV is a total disappointment. The overuse of the TV static completely destroyed the quality of the MV itself. Although it was well made, I can directly say this song can go on without the music video at all, since I can't even call the music video a MV or a performance video style of music video at all. It's overall horrible. But adding all that, overall, Lover Like Me whole is a greater than its part, but I still think CL is just searching for her perfect one, a perfect piece for her. I believe there is something better out there for her. Alright, with that, let's take a short break and come back with part 2. Let's go!
Hello guys, like what you're listening to? Please do follow us on our Facebook, Twitter and Instagram page. Links are in the description, and let's move on to part 2.
Welcome back guys to Chimaek Hangout Season 2 Episode 13. And now we are talking about the global success of Netflix Korean survival drama Squid Game, which actually end up with Netflix getting a lawsuit. They are being sued by who? Pretty much by SK, which is the internet service provider of Korea. I have no idea how the heck this happened, but pretty much they are being sued. And not with that only, they are being sued with an estimation of 21.2 billion won, which total up to the estimation of 22.9 million USD in year 2020 alone, which pretty much can be said by SK during the year of 2020 of the network usage fee upon Netflix. So talking about all of this suit is going on, and currently Netflix is trying to appeal itself, which will have a fresh proceeding to start in late of December. And I can't believe that this is actually happening. Company like Korea's service provider for internet is actually suing Netflix for this due to reason of over usage itself. I have nothing to say other than wow, because when I saw this in the beginning, I just go oh, a wake up call, a serious wake up call to this kind of scary thing happening. Anyway, all of this is going Squid Game. I can say that it has become the most successful non-English language show, and hopefully we will have a season 2 coming soon. I have really finished watching it and love it so much, and hopefully you guys will love to watch this as well. A lot of Easter in there, and yeah, hopefully we have this, and hopefully this lawsuit will go well for Netflix. Hopefully, just pray for that. Alright, so with that, let's get back to ATEEZ. Debut on 2018 under KQ Entertainment, had a total of 1 music show win for their previous song, Deja Vu, won Bongsan Awards for the year 2020 and 2021, as well as several other awards as well. So to start this song itself, I can just say that it is a part of their latest album Zero Fever Part 3. The song Eternal Sunshine is one of the 2 double title tracks along with Deja Vu, which I mentioned earlier. If we need to say how this song goes, I'll just say the pre-chorus says everything. As the time passes, you and I will make an everlasting festival, a night where even the darkness sleeps. Let the eternal sunshine. Alright, turn it up. Let's make it loud. This sunshine dance track reminds listener basically the summer season warmth as a longing for the eternity of such cheerful moment, which fit perfectly with our current situation. And talking more, the music video is everything that a fan can hope for. Amazing settings and even better choreography. The music video, as the lyrics were sang, show a playful, bright, and carry the message that ATEEZ are always shining because of the overflowing talent and the love they receive from their fans, which make me say they make the right choice to go plainly for a performance style music video instead of storytelling like how CL did. It was very bad. To be honest, as this album is a double title, I will just be honest, I prefer Eternal Sunshine as I am very biased towards bright concept most of the time. But just to say this, there are more going on here. Rather than just a vap of one idea, Sunshine pulls more tricks from its back. The melody is also more varied, attacking different level of energy, which I can say so many segments of the song is just perfect. Each bring a new dimension to the track. The chorus is very strong, pulsing forward in a perfect blend of a breezy and intense. There's some great little turns here, I can say, which really good, and integrating the vocal and rap playing off one another without ever losing momentum. Add on to everything that I said, Eternal Sunshine built towards a fun chant along breakdown, and to add on to that, there are even more room for some of those resounding power notes that have always been ATEEZ's calling card. This really should be released to kick off the summer season actually. I'm not so sure why they keep it until now, but well, I'm glad that they released this out and we are getting a very great song. I can just directly say 9 out of 10 for this song itself. Is just a well done, perfect song. Lastly, we have aespa here, debut on 2020 under SM Entertainment. With their few awards they have won on 2020 and 2021, which are Best New Artist and Rookie of the Year, and a few more itself. When we talk about aespa, we will talk about storytelling, music video, and lyrics itself. So here we have a new dimension and they are releasing their new track here, Savage, on their new album, which is released this month itself. So when we're talking about Savage itself, it is an upbeat electronic pop song which mixed with elements of trap hip hop track, which I can say it works very well with the addictive vocal of aespa. And before we get into the storytelling, I'd just like to say the lyrics may sound a little bit weird, but here we go. I'm going to Kwangya jam in, defeating a alienation and making me drift apart from my AE. Your satisfying trick, you gone Kwangya, game in. I cut down my sword of light. To you who damage is a merciless punch. So in the track, as I have read some of the lyrics here and the music video itself, we talk about the storytelling on how Navis, who is the new character in the music video, as you will have seen if you see the music video itself, had lost memory and they're trying to resurrect her. By this taking place in Kwangya, which is their home place, the girls also shows how their AE, which is the virtual character of each of the members, slowly drifting apart as if they are being controlled by Black Mamba. They come back harder as their AE hated them and showing no mercy to them. Additionally, aespa also show a brand new concept in their music video where there are virtual futuristic world where the girls prepare their virtual weapon to attack the enemy. aespa also shows, well, you can say love to navies in a blossoming bright set and animation. This provided them the access to fight the main sister of Black Mamba. That's how I actually see it. So currently now they have a drifting with their AE itself, and Navy seems like a new character to me. I'm not really sure with that. But all in all, I could say the music video and the music flow is well done, especially for the music video, top notch itself. However, the lyrics and instrumental fail to meet the track's success, as Savage is aespa's first single since blowing up, and could be considered even more important to their legacy than Next Level. I can say this a lot because a lot of fans are also giving this kind of comment. Most of Savage posturing is driven by the kind of Singtel delivering so popular in the era of K-pop currently. The track wants to hit hard, but none of it verse do. And without a killing chorus to anchor the spectacles, Savage pretty much come across like a bug. No bites. It's not until we reach the final minute where they actually show the potential, placing the girls' sky-high vocal over an exciting blast of electronic blast which match very well with the music video, to be honest. I'm sure it all sounds great when paired with a live performance, but on its own it is a mess of this song. And I can say that it's not in a very fun way itself. At the moment, they remain as one of the most exciting rookies to be said. When it comes to the sheer vocal firepower, I will agree with this very much. I wish Savage offer more chances to fuse more of those vocal and bombastic distinct melody, instead of aespa spend so much time chanting about how savage they are, and there's barely any time for melody or anything to go on. Overall, this song, I will just say it's just a so-so. Although the fanbase is big, I know out there a lot of fans love this. As fans, you will always love this. But in the music wise, it's just a mellow side itself. Alright, with all of that said, that's all we have for this week. And for next week, for sure I will continue on with Golden Child. I wanted to cover that, but I did not have the much time needed. Hopefully you guys can enjoy it next week with something nice. Hopefully I can prepare for it, guys. So like usual, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're watching from YouTube. And do follow us on our podcast platform and you will be updated when we upload itself. And last word I'd like to say for this week, if you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. Like how aespa are doing, they are trying to be savage. You can be the sunshine through their savageness. Wing wing. Alright, with that, annyeong guys, and see you guys next week.